As you see here on your screen, we have a new WWE draft logo. The WW of the WWE logo is in red and blue. And then it says draft 2024, but there's a couple other things to look at. The swoosh is in yellow. And also around where it says draft is red, yellow, and blue. I actually really dig this logo. I think it's really, really cool. But incorporating the yellow, and then last week on Raw, when we saw Ava in the office with Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce talking about the draft, and then Chelsea Green has even gone on social media, and they're played this up on Raw tonight, where Chelsea Green is like, hey, Ava, draft me away from the main roster. I'm done with Pearce and Aldis. I don't want to be working for them anymore. So we're going to get some people going over to NXT. And like FIFO reported last week, it was not a coincidence that Ivar and the Final Testament showed up on NXT last week. So I really like this logo, though. I think this is a really good logo. The old logo was cool. I liked it. I like this so much more. I like this a lot more.
I'm really curious to see if there's any other main roster guys that will get drafted to NXT.
So if you remember last year, what they did was if you were a free agent undrafted, you were able to go back down to NXT.
Yeah, you were able to go anywhere, basically.
Yeah, and like we saw with Apollo Crews, he did some stuff in NXT and so forth, but I'm very interested to see who they send back down there. Like the Final Testament, I think is perfect. I think they would do wonders in NXT. But then the other question is like, who else? Is there anybody right now that is maybe asking for a lighter schedule that is like, hey, I don't want to travel as much. I got some stuff going on. Let me just be in Orlando every week. You know, maybe, I don't know who, but maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing they can do. When a main roster star asks to not travel as much or something, they say, okay, go work a stint in NXT. Go work a storyline or program down there for a month or two. Because also in that FIFO report, they did state that with NXT moving to the CW, they want NXT to be seen on the level of Raw and SmackDown as a third brand, not just the developmental brand, but the third WWE brand. As, yeah, Raw number 1, SmackDown number 2, and NXT number 3, all thought of in the same, you know, atmosphere, universe, whatever.